crazy to us? Remember when they was talking spicy? Remember it? Remember when the Brooklyn Nets fans were going berserk when they had KD, they had Kyrie Sennett, they had fucking James Hardboil Harden. They even had Ben Simmons. Man, they had so many moments that they thought they were gonna capitalize off of, and I couldn't even. It was they were riding away. They was riding the momentum, and we let them. I wasn't mad. I'm not. I'm not upset at all. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at all. But my thing is, when everything goes back to normal, Cinderella, and you lose that glass slipper, bitch, it's back to fucking normal. Now it's back to normal. You just, you know what I mean? You had to take the BBL out. Now you regular. Now you a regular bitch. You was a baddie when you had Kyrie Sennett, you know what I mean? KD, the future podcaster, hard-boiled, you know, James Harden in his prime. This motherfucker was still capable of putting up 35 and 15 assists. Y'all had a crew. He even had Ben Simmons for me. But look at you now. Looking like the good old days. When they had Morris and Reggie Theus had the Jerry curl, letting his soul glow. When they was in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Playing in Jersey. Now look. They done brought y'all to Brooklyn, but you still got them habits from the old arena. We let y'all talk shit. We let y'all have fun, knowing that one day, this day, this moment, this moment when y'all ain't shit. Y'all are just back to being a plate, a fucking plate. You're a fucking plate. You're back to being what we always been different. We always been winning. I know y'all like, no, this is a young franchise. Relatively young compared to everybody else. The NBA has been 75 years, almost 80. We only 25 years. Everybody had a 25-year head start. The Nets were in the ABA, had Julius Erving and evolved into an NBA team. And yeah, y'all had enough time to get y'all shit together. And you still look like stir-fried shit. We listen, this was an easy one. The fact that we made it look as easy as it sounded on paper, it looked easy on the schedule. It sounded easy when you look at this. It just resonates an easy win. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When the Brooklyn Nets jumped out to that little first quarter jump they had, it was up by 8. They was excited. They thought they was doing something. Bless their little dusty ass hearts. They thought they were doing something. Up by 8, 18-10. They was excited. They just knew they had we got a little momentum, and we didn't look amused. We didn't look rattled. We didn't look flustered. The referees wasn't. You know how it used to be when we used to go into Brooklyn. You understand me? When they first opened. You understand me? When we had the 72 away games and shit like that. You understand me? Like that moment, that thing. You feel me? From then on, while they had KD and Kyrie Sennett and even James Harden at times, Kyrie fucked that up too. Everywhere Kyrie went, he fucked it up. I'm surprised he's not fucking up Dallas because this is his last stop before they get him out the league if he keep fucking around. But he fucked up two consecutive teams before he got there to Brooklyn. So I knew he was going. He didn't want James Harden there. That's why they didn't get close to a championship. He didn't want James Harden there, so they're gone. All right, cool. So now everything falls apart. And now we're back to putting belt to ass. I knew we was going to walk y'all down. I knew it. You think you fucking going to beat us with Rich Porter? I'm sorry. Michael Porter. R.I.P. Rich Porter. Please forgive me. I was thinking about that, man. I was watching the video about his legacy. Please forgive me. Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. The 50-50 man. The motherfucker that goes, I had a $180 million contract and I went 50-50 with my girlfriend on a $3,000 a month. What you do with your money? That's a very shrewd move. I respect it, but that's something that should have never been said. That should be a part of the legend. You don't just put that out there. Now we look at you like you. First of all, your brother's, he fucked us up. Now he's in the Who Scout, and everybody else about to be in the Who Scout because they was gambling and shit. And now there's something about these new people, man. These new people on Earth just have to say the thing, the quiet thing out loud. But we're back to doing what we normally do. There's no way you're gonna beat us with fucking Michael Porter Jr. and Claxton, and then there's no way. You know what I'm saying? And y'all should just send Claxton over to us. I think that's a move that y'all should make. You know what I mean? We'll scrounge. We'll put something together for y'all, a nice package of bench players and some draft picks from 2029 or some shit, and y'all give us Claxton. Cause we get him. We're top 3 in the East. We get him easy. Y'all are officially the Nets are officially a play. I couldn't wait for this fucking moment. Because they were talking crazy. We gonna win the championship. We gonna win multiple championships. We gonna run it up. Nigga, you had 2.5 players. I couldn't wait for y'all to get back to being ass again. Now we back to belt to ass. We walked y'all down. Y'all are 1-10. What the fuck is a 1-10? How are y'all still getting paid and y'all are 1-10? How are y'all allowed to play on television in an NBA 1-10? This is the Nets classic. These are the classic net fucking type of records that we're used to seeing from the Nets. When they was the New Jersey Nets with them nasty ass red, white, and blue uniforms. I hated them fucking uniforms. But now we back to doing what we do. We didn't even hit threes against y'all. We didn't even shoot. We shot 25% from 3. God forbid if we would have shot 37%, we would have won by 25. Easy. We beat you 49% from the perimeter, 91 shots. It's just grown man work. 80% from the free throw line. You know what I'm talking about? Just basic. We ain't had to do too much against y'all. We ain't had to do too much. Just kept it simple. We beat y'all with the fucking basics. This is what I've been dreaming of. This is what I've been waiting for. When we get to the point where every subpar team, below 500 team, and every team at 500, you will fucking play. That's how everybody does it. The sub 500 teams get feasted on by the teams that are 600 and better, and then they go 50-50 or 60-40 with everybody else. That's a factor. You know what I'm saying? Like these teams right now, listen. It's we appreciate you being on the schedule. we love having y'all on. Listen, you didn't. We beat y'all 3 straight times before we got there last night. That's how ugly is we. And last season, mind you, we were in the middle of a competitive tanking. We were just letting it go. We were getting ready for this season. We were trying to piece together. Thank God we did. But we beat y'all 3 times in a row coming into this at home in Brooklyn. Which y'all, I don't know why they still allowing you in Brooklyn. You should be back in Jersey. Send them back to Jersey, East Rutherford. There's nothing wrong with it. Send them back there. Let them play in the Catholic Gymatorium and get their weight back up. You know what I mean? Because this is getting real. This is getting out of hand to pay these people to play like this. Mind you, when it was our time, it was referees, it was the league, it was a lot against us. It was a lot of ridiculous shit we were seeing. Unbelievable shit. We were stuff that you can't even if we would talk about the shit they did to us those years, nobody would believe it. It's fucking unfathomable. You can't conjure up a conscience to even feel guilty about that. And it's crazy because everyone saw it and they just pretended like, nah, there's no. They convinced themselves that it didn't happen. We could be in some type of bizarro moment where somebody altered the future of the world by going into the past, doing some dumb shit, and then coming back. Because everybody act like they forgot what happened to us. The 72 away games, the referees, the way the referees were calling all 82 games for like 4 seasons. Come on, B. Like we can't make that shit up. And they act like, try to look it up online. You probably can't find none of the footage either. Something is going on. But nonetheless, we grabbed 50 rebounds, 68 points in the paint. Listen, y'all might as well just send us Nick Claxton. Let's figure that out. Let's figure that out. Because it don't make no sense for him to even be on that team. He looked better with us. And put Yak on the bench. Have Nick Claxton start and do all the heavy lifting while Yak rehab and come off the top 3 in the East. Problem for everybody. Shit. let us get one of these centers. Y'all gonna see what time it is. 31 assists on 9 turnovers, almost 3-1. Over 3-1. Assist to turnover ratio, which is what we need. As long as we got that, we looking good. Ball movement, player movement. It was just, we beat y'all with the fundamentals. Shot making, rebounding. We didn't even go crazy on the fast breaks. We 13 points on fast breaks. You know what I mean? Like, it just took it simple. We walked y'all down. Ingram had 25. RJ had a light 13. Scotty had a light triple-double. Yak had a double-double. I'm sorry. Scotty had a light double-double. Yak had a light double-double. Quickly turned it up. He been acting different. Quickly been acting different since he went up against Maxey and held his own. I told y'all, all is forgiven if he holds his own. He held his own. All is forgiven. Now he moving different. That the 10 points in the fourth quarter, put that shit away. That put this game away. It was, listen, it's no. Ooh, I can't wait. Every time we see Brooklyn, it's gonna be this work. I'm telling y'all, it's over. These sub 500, we gonna eat off of them. All these sub 500 teams are gonna get eat off of. That's a play, easy work. We got Cleveland next. We won 5 of the last 6 games. We walking down the teams that are inferior. What more could we ask for? This is what we should have been having when we still had the crew together. We could have easily still had these moments when the crew was still together, but there was another agenda. And that agenda put us where we are today, where they don't have a choice but to let us hoop and see what these teams can really do against us. Ain't no more preferential treatment. Ain't no more pampering. You put the names on the list. Tell us when to show up to hoop. We're going to do what we do. We prepared to work. Every game is an opportunity to solidify our relevancy in the East. And that's exactly what we're doing. We ain't got to do the extra aggressive posturing and all. We just go out there, put the pain in, and get up out the way. Top 6, easy. Top 6. We might tap, if we get the right player, we might tap dance into top 4. Easy. Just off of us focusing on the fundamentals alone. We're looking good. Yep. Shout out to Darko for fixing it. Because that rebound, listen, we need at least 45 to 48 rebounds a game. Especially that has to be the regular. So that when we play against these tougher teams, rebounding becomes more important. Because it leads to the fast break points. We're first in fast breaks. We're first in assists. We top 5 in a lot of beautiful categories we used to dream of being, but we're like at the bottom, rebound. We got to fix that. And just take it one game at a time. We accepting all the challenges. They put their jersey on just like we do. Now they got a hoop. There's no more favoritism. There's no more favoritism. They got to play. Let's see what they do. I like the fact that we're playing with a chip on our shoulders. Everybody got work to do. All these teams, you're not waltzing in getting that look niggas was getting during the pandemic and after. Now you got to really work, or it's gonna look obvious. I knew this day was gonna come. It just was so frustrating getting to this fucking point because you didn't know if we would be able to do it in time, because this is a window that we're working with. It's a small window of opportunity, and if we get the production right and everybody's living up to expectation and gaining these experiences fast enough, we'll be able to walk right through that door and enjoy these moments. Because whatever's coming in after this, the drafts is going to be ass. Let's be honest. The draft's been ass anyway, but the players that are coming in, I've been saying this for years, we're not going to have a problem with them. Because as the old players go out, they holding on for the last few checks. Once they're gone, they're all going to leave out in a big ass group. And then everything that's left, plates. It's a whole bunch of fucking plates, man. Cleveland plates, Miami plates, Orlando plates, Texas. All them teams in Texas is going to be a plate. The Lakers are going to be a plate. Luka can't beat us by himself. Him and Austin Powers, they're not going to be able to beat us by themselves. I ain't worried about them. Once that shit, the only team I'm really worried about is OKC. because they get busy. Other than that, the Western Conference, I think we're gonna slide on them, and I think we're gonna be fine in the Eastern Conference. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. I'm just happy that we're doing this within the right time frame. It's not too little, too late. It's right in pace, and in some cases ahead of the pace of the situation that's in front of us. I'm just happy to be in this moment. I'm happy that the team is going in. I don't care how we win, as long as we win. But the way that we're winning is impressive. This was nothing to walk them down, and they need a win just as much as we do. And it's easy to get comfortable when you at 500, ain't no real stress and drama on your head. You coming into play with a little cushion. They ain't got they need every win, or else coaches gonna get fired, organization gonna get shipped, players gonna get shipped out. 1-10, that's desperation. They lose 2 more games, they get to like 1-13. That's like it's the season's over with. 1-10, they might still be able to do something and make it respectable. You get to 1-12, 1-13, it's over. That's it, because you're too close to 30 losses. Too close. 30 losses are, listen, once you get halfway to 30 losses, they get that 30 piece is most likely coming. And if you have 30 losses by fucking mid-January, yeah, it's over. There's gonna be changes made. I hope we can get Nick Claxton though. We need him on this team. That would be a perfect fit for us. We give y'all some draft picks and some monopoly money or something, because we ain't giving you none of the players we got. You give us that dude, you slide him over, and everything will be everything. But this was an easy win. This was the play. Let's get ready for Cleveland. Tell me what you think in the comment section. This is just easy work, man. I like it when it just looks, you know what I'm saying? They tried it though. They tried to jump out. I just didn't believe that this Brook. I don't believe in a lot of these teams. And I knew this day was coming when everybody would get back to looking like they normally look to me. Some teams are stacked more than others, but that's starting to fade away. When it don't work within a certain time frame, these organizations start giving up and start auctioning pieces off and sending them away for whatever, messing up the chemistry. Before you know it, it just ain't the same sandwich. Listen, Brooklyn will never recover from the Kyrie Sanaa era and the KD era. They will never recover. It's going to take them about 25 years, if that. They don't have the relationships. But we're gonna see though. But every time we see y'all, it's gonna be easy work. So tell me what you think in the comment section. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. I can't wait to see Cleveland. I'm out of here. Peace.